Welcome back, everybody, to the Road Show this morning in the Buzz, brought to you by our friends at the Comedy Connection with many fireworks show cancellations. You may be switching your plans last second. Now, fortunately, according to Audrey, Bristol's 4th of July parade goes on rain or shine, and we are all invited to her family's house.
Everybody.
Everybody can come.
Everybody. It's the 238th year, everyone's cheering.
Yeah.
238th year in a row, and nearly 150,000 people are expected to flock to this year's parade. Officials started preparing days ago and would like to remind people that parking is not allowed on Hope Street or High Street, Bayview Avenue to Monroe Avenue, as well as parts of State Street, Wood Street, and Washington Street.
Okay. Now, these parking restrictions will start at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning and last until 3 p.m. New Shoreham will also be hosting a parade tomorrow, along with a hot dog eating contest. Now, there's going to be a free concert in Wakefield starting just before 6 p.m. as well. So what are your plans? Look, the weather is not going to be that spectacular, but so what are your plans? Well, you'll be at the parade.
I'm going to go to the parade, and like I was saying to you guys this morning, even like the parades that it has poured,
right?
Those are some of my favorites. I have a big picture of our entire family. Victoria was a baby standing in the pouring rain, and I love that picture.
That's great.
I mean, listen, it's great when it's nice out and you can enjoy the parade, but sometimes the best memories come when it's, something unexpected happens.
Right. If you can latch on to somebody and, in the kindest way who has a home on the parade route, I mean, it's perfect.
I mean, it really is. I mean, to be honest with you, growing up, we used to have a friend that lived on the parade route, so we would bike there.
Right.
Because you have your bathroom. If it gets too hot, you can go inside. If it rains, you can go inside. My parents have a nice porch, so you could, with an overhang. You guys are, the family will be all set here.
You can be, everybody's going to hook up. Look, I think the last time I was at the parade, this is how long it's been. Last time I was at the parade, I was probably, and not having to work, I was probably like 10 years old.
Wow.
That was the last time, I actually went and didn't have to work the parade.
Wow. Yeah, because East Bayers, like if you're on like this side of the bridge, I hate to say it, but going over the bridge to Rhode Island is like going to like another state.
Right.
But it was kind of the destination to go to if you lived over here.
I grew up in East Providence.
Right.
But I just never I was just like, I would go, I went when I was 10 years old, and that was it. It was kind of it.
I used to hate riding my bike there as a kid because it was a little bit of a ride. But by the time we were done, we enjoyed it. But the parade, it's a fun parade. There's lots of stuff. It's a long parade. But it is a fun parade. So I love it.
So look, I know the weather's not going to be that great. Hopefully you'll be able to either do something today or even tomorrow with your family and friends, or get out someplace.
Right, get out somewhere.
If you even didn't do it this past weekend.
Right, it's it's the perfect time to get together with family, with friends.
Just
4th
of July.
Relax.
It's 4th of July is an easy holiday. There's no gifts, there's no nothing. You bring your cake with your, some strawberries on it and blueberries.
Blueberries, you're good. Little whipped cream.
A little whipped cream. America. Brendan Kirby, will you be?
First of all, I had blueberries for breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Also, I love the 4th of July. Like, Will, you love a stress-free, gift-free holiday.
I do.
It is. It's no gifts.
Yeah.
Right. Unless it gets it from me.
Well, then it's a whole different story.
Unless it gets it from me, then I'm way in.
I plan to celebrate, as I do every year, by celebrating my independence from my previous waist size.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I eat a little too much every 4th of July.
Right.
But that's part of the fun, right?
Part of the fun.
And I have so many fond memories of the parade. I can remember, and I've told you guys this before, our grandfather would stay over the night before, and he would get up early and he would go to the end of the driveway and he would look down Metacom Avenue. Well, we better get going. The traffic, you know what I mean? Because that's like what you've got to beat the traffic. And one year my brother broke his toe, and we pulled him to the parade in a wagon.
Wow.
Seriously, we
should do that this year.
Yeah, recreate the whole scene.
Oh, I love it. Recreate that.
He's 40.
And I think for me that was the whole thing of why I didn't go was because the travel, the whole traffic situation.
Right.
The traffic can be bad.
Yeah, it was
you
just
can park in my parents' backyard. I'm gonna make it even easier for you.
You're gonna drive me?
I'm not gonna come pick you up. How about if I Uber you?
Audrey, you know that Will is airlifted into major events.
There's a helicopter pad that says Will.
Then I'll go.
If you're just joining us, it's National Compliment Your Mirror Day.
There it is.
So there it is, just having some fun. Oh, look at this. All of a sudden the plane is landing toward the studio.
Mirror on the wall.
Who's the goofiest host of them all? He's right here and he's got your comments. Let's go. Come on, everybody. Greg Butler's up first. He says when it comes to his 4th of July plans, headed to the Bristol Parade, then off to a friend's cookout in Bristol. There you go. It's a tradition since way back. Oh, if only he gave the address. We could all pop on over. Hello. Joan adds, off to a barbecue with friends. Kind of a quiet day, and it is nice to kind of relax a little bit and just stare into your mirror. Sandy shares cookout with family. Fireworks. There you go. Those are classics, although I think the only fireworks there will be over. Where's the dessert?
That's
The
it.
dessert. Pass the dessert.
And I like this. Nathan leaves us with a nice tradition. I always try to watch my favorite 4th of July movies, Annie, and he adds the year just like I do. 1982 and Flight of the Navigator, 1985. Well, yeah, I like that. There's something fun about that. Very similar to, well, there's a whole, I looked it up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And it's kind of like me every June I watch old WWE King of the Ring events. It's similar, I really do. Very lonely man. Thanks for chiming in, everyone. Please keep those comments coming, and they might be shown right here on the show. You can also follow us at The Rhode Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave your comments, and you never know, this goofball might read yours right here on the air. Nice.
Good. Looking good.